Hello guys, new chapter is here previously. MC decides to plant the seeds in the ground today. The result of all that growth is that now he was able to plant all the peanut seeds in just a few hours. Back among the mountainous forest and dense green trees, someone notices something. It is Kyung's mother who drops Kyung down as she notices. Kyung wakes up and sees that his mother is not looking very happy. In fact, she is very angry. Just then Kyung's mother also arrives near him. As they take a look at the destroyed garden facing the mountains far away among the barren land. The crop which they all did a lot of hard work to grow and plant is all gone now. MC is utterly confused as to what happened here. Kyung, his mother, the rabbits and the MC all are looking at their empty field which they put all their hard labor and soul into to make a nice farm out of it. It is empty because some stupid moo guy came and took it all away like it was his birthright or something. Seeing all your hard work stolen in an instant can be heart-wrenching for anyone, and especially if you live in a barren land where even a little bit of grass is very valuable. MC keeps himself calm and starts investigating the field to dig out any clue as to who could have done this. He notices that the crops were stolen very thoroughly from the looks of it. But he is unable to understand how could this happen because he did not hear anything last night. Kyung's crimson giant bear mother is also very angry about all this, and according to her it was probably the horn bastards doing. But MC is surprised to hear the name of these horned bastards, and no matter if they were horned or not, but how could he be so stealthy as to not make any sound? Armik might not show it on his face to everyone else, but inside his mind he is really worried after seeing his hard-labored field work be stolen like that in a pinch. And to think that it could even be that monster that made the pit during Blue Moon. And if it is whom the MC think it is, then definitely all this is very troublesome. But among all this serious trouble there is a bit of relief, as when the MC further investigates he realizes that it is fortunate that they only took the leaves that were laid on top and did not destroy the field. Which means that the MC and his friends can just bring back the blue tomato leaves from the cave and cover them again. The little rabbit even after hearing this seems rather sad, which makes me sad as well. Why did you do this, damn horned bastards? Why did you make these poor little cute creatures so sad? I mean, they could have asked politely and even then MC would have helped them, but no. They just had to come and just steal everything away they could get their grubby big hands upon. Seeing the MC show a little enthusiasm even in such situation makes Kyung's mother feel like helping him herself, and she says that she will expand their territory and patrol starting today. MC is now very thankful for this work that is offered by Kyung's mother, as this will greatly help in minimizing another stealing attempt like the recent one. But still, as much as the MC is thankful for their support and help, he also does not want them to overwork themselves, because for him the most important thing is to be safe and healthy, and he does not want anyone to overwork themselves as it would lead to various health issues. He is not like those companies who exploits their workers like crazy without any care for their physical or mental well-being. As Kyung and his mother were leaving, our MC further states how relieved and satisfied he is that no one was hurt during all this. But they still have to prepare well, as even though for now no one was hurt, but later they might not be so lucky and something really terrible can happen with their even a little bit of negligence. MC was already expecting this, but now it is all clearly in front of them all that he needs the power to protect himself. Because as much as his animal friends are trying their best to help him, they cannot protect him in all situations. And with power he will be able to protect them back as well. Again, under the vast blue sky filled with clouds surrounded by lush greenery, a rope is tied as a means to go inside the pit and outside of it. The cute little rabbits are taking care of the queen bee cocoon. It is so wholesome and great to see them not only taking care of their own children but also other ones which are under their care. Our MC is relaxing under the shade, and as we have already seen previously, he never lets go any chance to show his appreciation of all the help the little rabbits provide him, and here also yet again he is thanking them for their help before bidding them farewell in hopes of seeing them later. The rabbits also are very happy always for the opportunity to help the MC as much as they can and in however way they can. Today is the day when the poison bee queen's cocoon will hatch. I guess that is why MC is so keenly watching it today with such interest. In preparation for this he left the farming for today all to the cute little rabbits, and according to the system's explanation he will have to watch it hatch. In the description of the poison bee queen's cocoon, it was described that the first person seen would be regarded as the owner. Okay, that is why the MC is not taking his eyes away even for a bit. Currently the number of bees in the cave is rapidly increasing to about 200. If the second poison bee queen which is being born now emerges and grows another force outside the cave, then it will definitely be enough of a threat to protect this area. This is really important, as we have already seen how the dangers outside are coming more and more closer as the days are progressing. But waiting is just no fun, so the MC is getting really bored thinking about when will it hatch. Will it hatch now, later, or much later? This is the first time in a while when the MC decided to take a day off for the first time in a while. And all this waiting is making him more and more sleepy. MC is not just waiting here to see the queen bee hatch and be done with it, but instead he has prepared flowers which he wants to give her so that they get along when they meet for the first time. But what flower would she like? Would she like to get the tomato flowers from the MC or the sweet potato flowers? Thinking about all this, MC goes to sleep. However, even in his sleep he is murmuring about thanking the queen bee for being born. But will he just thank her and gift her in his dreams instead of the real one? And what if while this guy sleeps the bee goes to those horned bastards? Then what? Just wake up, idiot. MC is too deep in sleep and it does not seem like he is gonna wake up anytime soon, and while he still has the flowers in his hands which he wanted to gift to the bee, but how will he show his thanks if he just going to keep on sleeping? And now the cocoon is showing some movements which must mean one thing. Queen bee is about to be born, but the MC is still sleeping. What the hell, man? Just wake up, idiot, stupid MC. The birth of the queen bee is not like any ordinary birth. It is glorious, and all around the cocoon a royal glow can be clearly seen, but even this glorious glow is not enough to wake that stupid MC up. Wake up, dude. I am telling you, man, if this bee went to that horned bastard, I will personally go into the story and ruin Thigh Guy's farm. The glow is not some little bit of light, but it is covering quite some space, and even the closed eyes of the MC are in direction of the light. Then why is he not getting affected by it and waking up, man? Now the glow has started to dim, and since the stupid MC did not see the huge glow, then there is no way he is seeing this little bit of glow, so no hope, guys. This guy is gonna lose it all big times now. Now we can clearly see the hand of the newborn queen bee coming out of the leaves on which the cocoon was kept. The birth process is over, and now the time has come for the queen bee to see someone who will be registered as her owner. Here she is, people, in all her glory, shining like twinkling star up above in the sky so high. The queen bee is a diamond near the stupid sleeping MC under a shade under the sky. The second generation of queen bee is certainly very cute, and now that she has opened her eyes, I am curious to see whom is she gonna see first. Maybe the MC is sleeping, but still she could see him and register him as owner. Let us see. The bee flutters her wings to see if they are working alright or not, and so far it does seem like they are working quite well. However, flying for a bee is not that easy, as due to her weight she need to put in a lot more effort for even a little bit of flight, and this one is a newborn, so it is quite troubling for her. The bee flies close to the MC, who is not seeming like in the mood of waking up anytime soon. Maybe the bee should just sting him. Right in the next moment the bee's eyes see our MC. And even though the bee is seeing the MC continuously, the MC has his eyes closed. Maybe he is seeing someone in his dreams. The newborn poison bee queen regards Tower Farmer Park Sejun as its owner, and she is also quite happy with the flowers which are meant for her as a gift. So I guess even while sleeping this guy keeps impressing. I mean, just look at how much charm the queen bee is right now. Then the previous generation queen bee arrives there. Now both the old generation and the new generation of queen meet each other and are looking quite happy to see each other. They greet each other while the stupid idiot MC keeps on sleeping without a care in this world. They both start flying together, and it does seem like the previous queen bee is going to teach the new one how to rule. The newborn queen bee is not wasting any time in enjoying the joy of life and is so happy that it even makes me feel so happy, even though life sucks a lot of times. But this is a reminder that as much as there are bad times, there are also good times too. I mean, just look at this dude sleeping it off like crazy and relaxing all he can and getting whatever he wanted even while sleeping. Good thing the bee did not go to those horned bastards. The newborn bows before the previous queen, her mother. Then the queen bee goes near the MC, and clearly she has taken a liking to the MC. Then she leaves while now the MC wakes up. What a timing. He thinks of what is happening like he does not have a clue what is up with all these status messages popping up everywhere telling him that he has succeeded in making the newborn poison bee queen to regard him as its owner. He looks around to see where is the hatched poison bee queen, but she is nowhere to be seen around him anymore. It is as if she has just disappeared. Now the story goes towards those horned bastards who are having a look at the stolen goods which are so clean and green. The captain is told that these were taken from a place where they were abandoned in a place bordering their territory. The captain notices that this is a different type of grass from what they saw back then. This time it is grass that he has never seen before. It is too small to share with others. The horned bastard apologizes to his captain for this, but the captain understands that they just cannot help it then, as it is their instinct as the minotaur species to have a big appetite. And this green little delicious looking thing is smelling so good. So the captain just eats and sees what will happen, and something does happen. The taste is out of this world and it just overwhelms the captain. It is very tasty and now the captain is overflowing with energy. The captain uses all his new energy to appreciate the work of Ox 3 as he really did it this time. As if they had a lot of grass like this, then they might even be able to bring prosperity to their barren land. Then the captain looks far down the barren land where there is that forest. He wonders what is going on in the forest area. To think this kind of grass would appear in that abandoned place. He is unable to comprehend what changes are coming to this 99th floor. If it were up to him, he would love to go there in person to secure as many of these plants as possible. But he cannot thoughtlessly leave the waypoint, especially without full knowledge of how much grass there is, because the time for which he can be away from the waypoint is limited. So the captain again talks with Ox 3 and orders him to go and find the exact source of this grass. If it appeared like this, there has to definitely be more at that place. If someone intentionally grew it, then the captain wants the Ox 3 to find out his identity too. But before leaving, Ox 3 asks for something. He is hoping that before leaving again, if he may take a short nap first, since he ate a lot in a long time, so he is getting a rush of food coma. To this the captain shows his weapon and says to Ox 3 to hurry and leave before his urge to use the weapon becomes too much for him to handle. Ox 3 starts leaving at once. Now our story goes to a lush tree-filled area where someone is calling humans. All the humans are very jumpy and excited to see that Theo, the best sales cat ever, has arrived. As much as they certainly are happy to see Theo, the wandering cat merchant. They do ask why he is so late. Theo says he is sorry for being late as something came up. However, he does also say that the magic cherry tomatoes he is selling today are special. Hearing the word special gets the humans quite curious, as magic cherry tomatoes are already special in the first place, then what is more special this time? But Theo is adamant about them being more special this time than they were before. Also, I will urge you to not be late in subscribing the channel to get the latest chapter review the fastest just after it arrives. As this time what he got for them is the D-grade magic cherry tomatoes, which have a shelf life of 60 days. And hearing the word D-grade instantly convinces all the onlookers as to the specialty of the current stock of cherry tomatoes. However, the girl in the background seems like only interested in Theo's cuteness for now. They all start analyzing the new stock and realize that they really are D-grade, and it breaks down 20 g of fat. The mana boost also increased to 0.2 and they even have a shelf life of 60 days. They have never seen D-grade cherry tomatoes before ever in their life. This is amazing, and they can definitely eat and save more than twice the last time. Today Theo will be selling 400 units each with a total of 2,000 units. This bid starts coming of about 70 tower coins for 400, then comes a bid of about 90 tower coins for 400, and Theo realizes it is a really good deal and sells off. Seeing all these bags of coins is making Theo quite happy. With this trade, his profits reached over 1,000 tower coins. Finally, he can become a veteran wandering merchant. And once he becomes a veteran wandering merchant, restrictions on marking cultivators will be lifted. Then Theo will not need to hide it from Park Sejun or MC anymore. After this, Theo laughs like crazy. Then a girl asks Theo to take a picture. Theo is still finishing his crazy laughing sentiments and then decides to move on to the next business as veteran wandering merchant. He asks them to make a line, touch his paws and ready the reward. Then a really awkward situation arises as there is no line, as only one lady is standing there. This makes Theo a bit sad and he asks why is she alone. He wanted more of them to be there. Then the lady tells him that since he was not coming for quite a long time, so the people waiting for him went down the tower. This explanation shocks Theo, but now he does understand the situation as to why it looked like there were fewer people than before. Seeing Theo this sad and down in the dumps, the lady asks him not to be disappointed, as if nothing else at least she can give him some churu which he loves so much. But this is a problem of his pride. He wanted to get a lot of salescat authority this time. But now Theo is looking at his front paw, which it is seeming like ha stopped being his front paw of luck like before. But then suddenly a few more ladies are seen who are talking about him being right here. They seem to be looking for some wandering cat merchant. They come near him and admire his cuteness while asking if he is the wandering cat merchant with whom they can take pictures. This question surprises Theo as he is unable to understand how did they know about all that. They tell him that they saw him on Instagram. Then they also request a picture with him. Seems like his paw of luck has done it yet again, but will it save him from those dangerous-looking wolf tribe? That we will have to wait quite some time to see. For now, Theo is just comprehending whatever is happening around him right now as he ponders about Instagram. Then his eyes shine with hope as his pride may not have to take a lot of hit as he was expecting just a few moments earlier. He readies his pose and thinks about the smell he is getting of the scent of money. Then he makes it clear that if they want to take pictures, then they gotta reward him well, otherwise no pictures for them. With this, the chapter comes to a close and I enjoyed this one quite a bit, so I will give it a 9 out of 10.